has the premier winery in the entire state of Minnesota. This is the one. Fortunately, you guys picked this one to come to.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you find yourself in the fair city of Osakis, make sure you pay him a visit.
Yes, we also have the first lawful whiskey distillery in the entire history of the state of Minnesota, and that's located in Osakis. Now, Minnesota was famous for its whiskey.
I thought he said waffle.
A waffle distiller?
Minnesota, I did say waffle.
Oh.
I said waffle. What? Yeah, I was saying Ewego too. I said Ewego and waffle.
Ewego and
And
waffle.
waffle. But anyway, Minnesota was famous for its whiskey during Prohibition, but there have never been any legal whiskey distilleries in Minnesota until last year when Adrian Panther, bless his heart, decided that Osaka should have a reputation for something besides a fishless lake.
You know, Michael, while we're talking about drinking and booze, we should do the Johnny Jump Up.
Let's do it.
Because this is a song about apple cider. Hard apple cider is a national drink in Ireland, as we found out. We stayed only a few miles from the largest apple whiskey distillery in Ireland, and near Clonmel. And the story goes that after World War I, the Germans had sunk so much shipping between Scandinavia and Ireland that there was a dire shortage of oaken barrels to store the hard apple cider in and to transport it. So the Irish, being resourceful people, used empty Jameson whiskey barrels to repackage the apple cider in.
Recycling at its best.
Yeah, and these barrels, of course, were saturated with alcohol and had been for years. And the apple cider, after being in these whiskey barrels for a few months, took on a life of its own. And instead of hard cider, it became like granite cider. So that people would take a sip of it and they would jump up. So they called it the Johnny Jump Up. So you would go into a tavern and instead of ordering some Bommel's cider, you would order, give me a glass of that Johnny Jump Up. And they knew just what you meant. And it goes like this.
I'll tell you a story that happened to me one day as I went down to Youghal by the sea. The day it was hot and the sun it was warm. Says I, a quiet pint wouldn't do me no harm. Well, I went to the barman and asked for a stout. Says the barman, I'm sorry, the beer is sold out. Try whiskey or vodka, 10 years in the wood. Says I, try cider, I hear that it's good. Oh, never, oh, never, oh, never again. If I live to 100 or 110. I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. After drinking 3 pints, I headed straight for the yard, where I ran into Brophy, the big civic guard. Come here to me, boy, don't you know I'm the law? Well, I upshook me fist and I shattered his jaw. Now he fell to the ground and his knees buckled up. Ah, but wasn't I hit him, was the Johnny Jump Up. The next thing I saw down in Youghal by the sea was a fella on crutches and says he to me, I'm afraid for my life I'll be hit by a car. Won't you help me across to the railway not far? And after 3 pints of the crater so sweet, he threw down his crutches and danced in the street. Oh, never, oh, never, oh, never again. If I live to 100 or 110, I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump Up. Well, I went up the Lee Road, a friend for to see. They called it the Madhouse in Youghal by the Lee. And when I got there, the truth I do tell, they had poor Bruce Kelly locked up in a cell. Says the doctor to him, say these words if you can.
Around the ragged rocks, the ragged rascal ran. Tell them I'm not crazy, tell them I'm not mad. So that cider I have.
Oh, never, oh, never, oh, never again. If I live to 100 or 110, I fell to the ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jump. Now a man died in the Union by the name of McNabb. They washed him and laid him outside on a slab. And after the coroner his pleasure did take, his wife took him home to a bloody fine way. Now about 12 o'clock when the beer it was high, the corpse he sat up and he says with a sigh, I can't get to heaven, they won't let me up, till I bring them a gallon of Johnny Jump.